Say, look, guys, Jack, we back one another banger you did. Hey, make sure you hit that like button and the subscribe button. Hey, keep showing me that love. I appreciate that love. Bro, why did the Atlanta PD lie about how young Scooter passed away? You said this man jumped over two fences. Then y'all looked over it and he was on the ground laying down, and his pelvic bone hit one of his main arteries. Come on, Jack. Y'all could have made a better lie than that. Then today, the Atlanta PD, the what Atlanta coroner's office came out and said he got shot in his leg. Man, come on, bro. What y'all trying to cover it up for? Why y'all lie like that? The man's son even spoke up and said his dad ain't go out like that. His son even spoke up, his junior. He said his dad ain't going out like that. He ain't going out like that. So my question is, why did y'all try to cover it up? Y'all say one no gun shots fired from y'all. And they said the lady, she lied. I guess to get y'all over there faster, but why was that lady lying? Like, bro, all right, man, shout out to the gangster. Let's get into this video, bro. This is crazy, bro. Ain't, bro, damn.
He was with him. It's a gangster for y'all. Subscribe, like, share the video. I told y'all it was foul play in this young Scooter situation. Man, you not just finna pass away on no femur bone being broke and all that stuff. And that fence, they saying the vein was popped and all that stuff. Man, that fence wasn't even high enough like that. That wooden fence. And young Scooter being a pro at jumping fences, he said it in his raps. Come on, man. What'd he say? Ran off on the plug. He was shouting all the bricks. Front door, back door. I'm jumping over the fence with 50,000 bells. Nigga, that 50 free bricks. Black Amigo Scooter known for taking nigga shit. Yeah. He said that. So he a pro at jumping fences. How? When it come to this one, just like KB said, when it come to this little wooden fence that ain't even that high, he break both his legs or one of his legs and he passed away from that. Now, okay, I understand. He broke his leg. All right. But pass away?
Away from it? Yeah. That's crazy.
Nah, your Thug, he just came out today, April 1st, and it ain't no April Fool's Day. Ain't no jokes. He ain't even gonna play like that. What your Thug say is the autopsy came back and Street got shot. The autopsy came back and Street got shot. Now that make more sense what the news said the first time it happened.
He got shot.
So this is why I made that last video. Yeah, I know the 911 call got released. I just ain't had time to do the video on it. But this is why I'm saying Scooter family need to sue the state. They need to sue the dispatchers. They need to sue the autopsy people, the police department, everybody.
It's the police department.
They need to sue because
try to cover it up.
They changed their story for.
Especially the police department, since they tried to cover it up. Like, y'all shot the man, What y'all shot him for, though? Y'all real, I try to cover this stuff up, bro. This shit is sickening, bro.
5 different times. They lied to everybody's face. They lied to Scooter kids. They lied to Scooter family. Yeah, friends, everybody. So, nah, man, I feel like young Scooter family need to apply pressure. Future and all of them need to step in with their lawyers. Make sure they got the top tier lawyers. And, yeah, don't rush. Be patient. Like I say, it may take years. And get that bag out the state.
They just do.
They wanted that man. They killed that man. Now, if Young Thug coming out saying the autopsy come out and they say Young Scooter was shot, right? Okay, now what would make the police, what's going to be their excuse that they shot Young Scooter? Because they came out and said multiple times there were no shell casings found from when the girl lied about the 911 call saying, oh, girl got hostages and all this shit done. Fighting her and they didn't let off shots with no shell casings. They said multiple times they didn't fire no shots. So that's a lie. That's a lie. When y'all really did fire a shot. Now, what would make them do that to Young Scooter? Okay, Young Scooter jumping over the fence. He probably made it over the fence. If he broke his leg, he could have broke his femur bone. And like I say, when you break the femur bone, when you go to nursing homes and old people, if you go in a femur unit, when the nurse working them units, the old people, they can't turn. They can't twist and turn, so you have to flip them. When they in them nursing homes, you have to flip them, but they don't pass away, and they way weaker than Young Scooter could ever be. and they still don't pass away. So that's the only thing the femur bone do when it's broken. Depending on whatever side it is, left or right, you can't twist and turn on that side. You can't flip yourself. None of that. So you'll need somebody to do that for you. That's why you have to stay in the
That shit
hospital for a
crazy.
while. Now they could release you if you're gonna have somebody that's gonna be at the house with you and flipping you and all
Take
that shit
you
there.
take
It'd
care
be
of your
hard for
ass.
you to take showers and stuff like that. So that should be the only thing your scooter had to go through was that pain from the broken femur bone, if that's really the case, and heal from that, and that's it. But I feel like when young Scooter jumped that fence, if he didn't get stuck on the fence, if he got stuck on the fence when he jumped it, they pushed him over.
Hmm.
They pushed him over, right? So he could have broke it then, or he was already over the fence, and when he fell, he
Dropped
landed
on his
wrong,
ass.
and that broke his femur bone
Ugh.
or whatever, or he broke his leg. They could have hit him with that stick,
Eat his ass.
and they broke it when they did that. Now, if his leg broken, what you'll be doing if your leg broken?
Worming
If
around.
they telling KB and he in the back of the police car and they laughing saying your daddy would have got away when he jumped the fence, he would have got away, but we heard him screaming, we heard him yelling. They telling KB I was the one who chasing your daddy when he jumped the fence, he would have got away, but we heard that scream.
First of all, fam, how you gonna tell somebody's son that like he need to hit it? You already took his dad life. Oh, I'm the one chase your daddy, bro. He would have got away if he didn't scream. As a human being, how can you like why? What he don't need to know none of this, bro. Like, why? Man, this shit crazy, bro. This shit crazy.
We heard that yell. So okay, so he yelling like that to the top of his lungs,
He trying to
right?
let you know he need help.
What you'll be doing, you're gonna be
Moving
reaching right there by your
your
leg.
leg, yeah.
And what's by your leg? Especially your femur bone, right? Your pockets, your pockets, your waistband, because you rubbing up and down your leg. So you reaching for your waistband and your pocket. And what's that's gonna make the police think?
Think you got
Or
a
what's the
gun.
excuse that they can use? He reaching for a gun. He reaching for a gun.
I wonder did they have like their body camera going so we can realize what really life happened. Did the Atlanta PD have their body cameras rolling? That'd be the next question for the family. Did y'all have y'all battle camera rolling? Just nah, bro. Y'all already try to cover it up. That's sickening, bro. That's
That's what they
crazy.
gonna use. That's what they did use. That's why the news said what they said, because they probably thought that young Scooter had a gun on him and he was reaching for it. And yeah, they could have seen something black like his phone, like a black phone. See how this motherfucker black? It's closed up. Yeah, they could think that's a gun or whatever. They can lie and say he was reaching for a gun, but his hand was by his
By his
pockets,
hip
by his
pocket.
thigh, by his waistband, and they shot him. Then by him reaching right there by his waistband, by his pocket, by his thigh, they probably shot him right there.
He got shot in his leg.
And it
The
went through
autopsy
and
said.
shattered that vein. And he bled out right there. And when they shot him, they probably put him in handcuffs and let him bleed out. They didn't call the ambulance and make him rush as soon as they did that there. They let that man bleed out right there. Or if they didn't let him bleed out, they let him bleed out just enough. Then they called the ambulance. And by the time he got to the hospital,
Like,
he already lost too much blood and they couldn't save him. Because ain't no way they did it real quick, like call the ambulance and everything. They probably searched around, see if he threw something or whatever. See if he threw a gun so they could plant the gun on him. Because if you running for a reason, right? So they probably think he had a gun on him or a package. You see what I'm saying? Like,
my question is like, it's oh man, you know you didn't do nothing wrong. Why run or why put yourself in the situation to where you have to run? Like, as you get older, you're supposed to get wiser, bro. Don't say towards them that is as you get older, you're supposed to get wiser. Bro, don't put yourself in no situation when you know you gonna have to run from the police, bro. This See, I take your lick, bro. Now, nobody want to go to jail, but you know the consequences about the game. I'm not finna run from the police. I'm not finna put myself in a situation that I have to run from the police and try to hide my fences. I'm 34 years old. I am not finna try to hide no fences, Jack. I ain't got it in me, bro. I'm getting older, bro. I'm thinking wiser and smarter, bro. I'm staying out the way. I mean, I'm not. I can't tell everybody to move like I move. I can't move like other people. I'm moving like how I got raised, how I adapted to the world and the streets. So nah, I'm not doing nothing. Hey, I'm nah. I'm not gonna have no fence. Shit. Nah. Nah, Jay.
And they couldn't find nothing. This is why they releasing everything so slow. It took them 4 or 5 days, 3 days to release the 911 call. They still ain't released the body cam. They know that body cam footage, they give everything away. They know that. That's why they won't release that. What the fuck y'all holding the body cam for? So, man, you got other bloggers getting into it with other bloggers because uh, they saying Scooter got shot. Then they come out, y'all come out and say he broke his femur bone. So you got bloggers going back and forth with that. The whole time, he really did get shot. Shit like that.
That shit great.
The whole time. Then y'all making fun, talking shit to KB. And KB said, which that's young Scooter's son. I think that's his oldest boy. Right? He said, I'm in the back of the police car. He gonna say, I'm the one who was chasing your dad. He really got away from us when he jumped through 2 fences, but we heard him yelling and he broke his leg. If he didn't break his leg, he would have been gone. Just told grandma like me and your son, the same person. Certain shit we just ain't going for. I know what they did to him. Just said this shit last night. She wake me up this morning and say you was right. Folks hurt, my whole family. They gotta feel this shit.
Damn.
Then he say, done seen bro jump 1,000 fences. How the hell this the only one he break his leg on? Now they want to tell the truth. I knew that shit was cap from the get-go. I know him like hell, and he ain't going no other way. And then he say, I know my daddy like hell. Ain't no way he died from a broken leg and the main artery bleed out. He got real survivor instincts. Folks just really lied and played in our face in front of the public, but it's cool. So when he say it's cool, that mean they probably gonna sue. They probably gonna sue. They ain't finna get a big deal on the gram and let everybody keep talking about it and all that stuff. They just gonna fall back, put them lawyers on them folks, and yeah. Because why would why would Young Thug come out and say the autopsy came out and Young Scooter was shot if he don't know the facts? So is the police gonna go back on the news and say he was shot and say they lied? Come on, man. Like, I don't know why the fuck they're gonna try to cover this story up, knowing they're gonna have to explain, get everybody an explanation because who Young Scooter is. There's not no regular person that the whole world, you know what I'm saying, the whole South, the music industry, motherfuckers ain't gonna want answers for. He got a lot of millionaires that he know, that he rock with, that he cool with. He got a lot of fans. He got a lot of family. He got a lot of partners. Y'all can't sweep that one under the rug. Like, motherfuckers gonna bag up off this situation. Atlanta PD, they fouled, man. They fouled, man. They got to pay for this shit, man. They definitely got to pay. What was the reason to lie? All y'all had to do was say, yeah, he jumped the fence, broke his leg. Officer thought he reached for something. They thought it was a gun. Turns out it was a cell phone. Y'all done said this shit before. And he was shot. Was y'all scared of backlash? Was y'all scared somebody was going to retaliate? What was the reason to lie? Knowing that shit was going to come out. Knowing y'all got body cam. Knowing that shit going to get released.
Yeah. I can't wait to see that body cam.
You got all these people lying. You got the autopsy people lying. You got all these people lying. The only people that wasn't lying in the beginning was the news. When they said he was shot by and killed by the police. They had it right the first time. Because y'all probably called dispatch. The ambulance came. Suspect shot. That's what that was. That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. They hated that man that bad. Because they know young Scooter had a lot of power in La Mexico. If not the leader. They probably feel like young Scooter responsible for a lot of cocaine coming through, a lot of dog food, probably pills, marijuana, guns, and yeah, we can't never catch him.
Every
So if
time they
he
get
get hit by us, hurt by us, or whatever, we not finna rush and let him get no ambulance. We can't lock him up. We can put him in the box. If Scooter really had a blick on him, they really would have put about 10, 15, 20 shells in him. So they know they couldn't do no overkill. What's your thoughts on this situation right here, man?
shout out to Game Spitter, man. Um, bro, man, make sure I like this video and subscribe to the channel, bro. Appreciate that love, bro. That's cold blood. They try to real life try to cover this up, try to cover it up for them body cameras. And RP that boy Young Scooter, bro. Damn, bro. That's cold blooded, bro.